What up, guys? This is Sistas Season 4, Episode 15. So, the fight happened with Zach and Hayden getting into it, but I feel like Zach should have walked away. I know that Zach was probably like, we was laughing, like, it don't faze him going to jail. And when Hayden saying, you going to jail, and Zach said, I've been in jail before. And he was laughing, and Hayden was shook. You see the way he ran up the stairs, and Zach grabbed his ankle and then beat the shit out of him. I know it was messed up what Zach did. It was. Because it was wrong. He should have walked away, and I know he tried to walk away, but he didn't. And guess what? The security came and, you know, hold him up. Of course, Karen showed up, and she also wanted to know what's going on. Told Zach what's going on. Zach didn't tell her because she didn't want her to be in his business. And of course, her and Annie have a conversation while Zach got arrested, got taken away, and Annie called Hayden an asshole. Yeah, he an asshole, but he was doing the right thing. Even I don't like Hayden. I feel like maybe Zach should have walked away, but he didn't care if he went to jail. Remember, I don't think he gave a shit that he was on a parole. And guess what happened? That's what happened at the end. Of course, Annie's still thinking about Karen was also thinking about that she wished the baby was Zach, not Aaron. And of course, she still banging on about her wish that she should have been with Zach. And after all this stuff he put you through, after he cheated on you, after he lied to you, after he gave you STDs, you want to take him back again. Zach even told you that he don't want to be with you because y'all ain't good for each other. And he said this on the first season. And of course, Andy tried to tell Zach to calm down. Zach was was calming down, and that was that. So anyway, guys, what has happened? Because Andy did try to give her advice about telling her that Aaron is a good man. That's the man you should be with. And we all been saying this, that she got to move on like she did on season 2. And now here it is season 4 moving backward because she did it on season 3 as well. And Annie just want to get Satima out because she really don't want to tell Karen because you know how she is. It seemed like she didn't give a fuck that Satima is in interrogation room or jail. I'm going to say jail. And of course, that was it with that conversation. Of course, she called Rob and said that we need to talk, and she left a message, and then that's when Andy told. Well, before that, that's when Andy told Karen to call Aaron, and of course Karen called Aaron saying that I want you to meet me at my place because we need to talk, and he said he'll be there, and he asked her when should I bring something. We already know he's gonna bring some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? That's what I pointed it out every time those two meet up. What else happened? We also know that we're gonna talk about. I don't really want to talk too much about Calvin, Maurice, and Q about their storyline because most people don't care about it. It's stressful. I still don't get why Maurice is still, won't call the police, won't put him out. I know you told him to leave. I don't know why Calvin even want him to stay. And I don't care about the sad story. I know it's tragic. But we didn't forget what you did when you robbed him. And you robbed his bank. Him and Sabrina bank. We know next season they're going to jail. That's the rumors that I heard between Maurice and Sabrina. We're going to find out why. So I guess we'll see about that. And of course, that's when Calvin went out. We don't know where he's going to go. Well, at least he's going to have fun. He's not going after Sabrina. I don't want Sabrina going after Calvin. It's best that they stay away from each other and let them keep their distance. Keep it that way. I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. I just want Sabrina to focus on being happy for herself. Now, I'm still giving Bio a chance, but I kind of trust him a little bit. I'm still going to give him a chance. We're going to see how long that pays out. And speaking of him, Sabrina and Fosco, I can't even remember his name. They also had a decent conversation saying that Sabrina was gonna fight him. He wanted her to come over his place, but Sabrina also wanted him to come over her place, and he's gonna be there. So that was that with that conversation, and of course, what else happened? We know that Gary and Hayden had a conversation because Hayden still don't believe that Zach could be this lucky. Oh, trust me, homeboy, he is lucky. Even you did the right thing, you still an asshole, and that's what you're always gonna be. And Zach did have a point. You desperate to be with somebody you couldn't have. Shatima wish she never should have slept with you, or wish anything happened. Cause Aiden don't have no game like Zach does. We know Zach was a hoe back in the day. Remember, Danny know about him a lot. That was a lot episode, but that scene was funny. Speaking of which, we know Preston and Danny had a conversation because Preston just came to get his stuff. Danny, look, the funny thing is Preston was supposed to come by today, but it's kind of weird because I could have sworn he said tomorrow, but apparently not. Apparently he said I could have sworn I said this today because the box wasn't at the door. She didn't put the box by his door. She wanted him to come over so it could be a little argument, which it wasn't. It was a quick conversation. And Danny just told Sabrina after she showed up that Preston was just leaving because they were going to the store. Remember, Andy and they're gonna meet up Andy and Sabrina. They're gonna meet up. They're gonna all meet up, and that's what's gonna happen. The funny thing is, I forgot to mention it that Karen still want to get back with Zach after Andy told her to move on because you was happy with Aaron, and now suddenly you said you made a mistake sleeping with him, and I feel like now I realize they wasn't together that long. It made it sense that Zach and Karen was together for 3 years. So I forgot how long her and Aaron together. And it probably haven't been that long, but now it makes sense. But I feel like the relationship had been moving on quick, and now she's pregnant. Now, Andy told Karen to calm down because you're going to lose the baby. You're going to have a miscarriage. Hopefully she do relax. Somebody say that, imagine she did have a miscarriage. That would be sad, and I don't condone it. I don't even condone abortion, which means, I don't play that. You either going to give it up to adoption or take care of it. That's the two options. But abortion is not the answer. So, of course, Sabrina and, like I said, Sabrina and Danny went to the grocery store. And we're going to get to that in a minute. We got to see Robin talking to Andy, saying that I need you to get Shatima out. And then while you're at, I want you to get Zach out. Because she also told about the fight between Zach and Hayden. And we know Robin don't want Hayden gone. And those two are going to talk next week. And then he's going to claim that he's gay and stuff like that. Do y'all think that's just for play? Just a joke? Or just pretend to be? Because we know Robin like women. So it's pretty interesting. This is the plan that he trying to pull on Hayden. Even Hayden did the right thing for putting Shatima behind bars and then putting Zach behind bars. It didn't face Zach at all. And it didn't face Shatima. I'm letting you know they just alike. That's why they made for each other. I will be watching their show where it come out sometime. I don't want to say coming out late summer or early fall or late fall. I will be reviewing it. The show is going to be good. It's going to be 10 episodes, and that's all it's going to be. And of course, Karen and Aaron had a conversation about her figuring out what she want to do because she really want to get back with Zach. She said she's not over him, and I could have sworn she was, but I feel like, yeah, sometimes you want closer, but you had that, but I feel like you ain't over Zach, and that's where it is. And Aaron needs to leave while he can, because I know he's not going to let her go, and that's fine. I'm not mad because he's been there for her, being a good person. And now him and Zach going to get into it next season. I think that's what I heard what's going to happen on season 5. We on season 4 and stuff like that. And then we see Danny and Sabrina going to the store, and these two African women was following them because they was laughing. They was smiling. And the reason why, because they want Sabrina pictures. Now, Danny didn't know what the hell was that because she seen them following them the whole time. And Danny said, they're following us. And Sabrina didn't believe it at first, but she did. Now she does. And so the picture, and then she found out that Bio, or whatever his name is, found out that he's the prince. And I think he's looking for a wife. But I feel like I don't want him to rush it. You need to get to know Sabrina first before you come for the next step. I just hope she's not hung up on Callan, and I hope Callan is not hung up on her. I don't want them to move past each other. Just pretend y'all don't see each other. And now Maurice, he told Q that he don't want him to speak if he let him stay. He wants you to just watch this and that's it. Dude, get his ass out. But you know what? It's fine. I'm not about to stress over it. It's fine. Anything else I want to talk about? Because we seen Satima get out of jail. And now she found out that Jack was arrested. And she said, why Hayden can't just leave me alone? Because Hayden did start this from the beginning. But after that, he didn't go after Zach or Satima that time. That's when I had to give him a prop for that. Even if I don't like the guy, he didn't go after them. Because Satima already think that he has something to do with him getting arrested about the child support when he didn't know anything about that. And also, Zach was pissed off because Satima was arrested. And at the end of the day, Andy did try to stop Zach for coming, didn't want Zach to know when we know he's going to find out. And yeah, man, we don't know. We know Satima going to go see Zach probably next episode. And we're going to see his lawyer coming in saying that it's going to be like 15. I think they're going to say it's 15 years. But I feel like that's not going to happen. He's going to get out eventually. The man got money. And Hayden just find out. Gary going to go talk to somebody. And Hayden going to do what he had to do. Because they just want Satima. That's what it was. Well, I wouldn't say they. Gary want to be with anyone you know she don't want you, buddy. And that go for you, Hayden. You got to move on. Yeah, man. Anything else? Because next week we're going to see Karen trying to seduce Aaron again. Because she's still grieving about Zach. I said, damn, this woman just can't let go. What else I saw? That was it. Because I already talked about Robin and Hayden. Because I already had too much to talk about. But everybody, guys, let me know what you think in the comment. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on notification and click that bell. Peace.